Noosh! Damn! 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 Stick around, won't you? Look at the kick you got on me, bro. Behind you. Yo, it's Silver Cycle. Welcome back to some Lost Judgment. This is the final chapter. I pressed it to see all the way through. This is the final chapter, the finale. So if you don't thumbs this up and subscribe right now, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna get these hands, brother. You're gonna get these fists of justice. Cause it's a crime not to subscribe to my channel, bro. Yeah, bro, it's gonna get serious. Even the music
Soma's
change.
ties to public security may lead to his undoing. By seizing the puppet himself, Yagami seeks to pull down the puppet master holding the strings. To do so, he forms a temporary alliance with the fugitive Kuana. But Soma arrives to carve a bloody path into a hideaway no one should know about. Reiko Kusumoto's betrayal has proven more volatile than anyone could have guessed.
I mean, this makes sense, man. Oh, they see him clutching that fist of justice, and smoking and everything. This is hype. This is hype. I'm psyched, brother. I'm psyched, bro. It's a new boxing style too. It came out early. I'm glad I could play it on the final chapter as well. I haven't tried much of it because, you know, I want to be surprised. I want to see how effective it is because I gotta go to the boxing gym as well. We'll see about that. Like I said, man, we're getting close to 1,000, so I appreciate you if you
They're
subscribe.
calling last night's bombing a terrorist attack.
Oh,
the body
God.
they recovered was burnt beyond recognition.
Okay, he was
That
dead.
was a Kaike-kun, right?
Oh,
The one Yagami mentioned?
Yes, I believe so.
did the other guy survive? The one that literally was right beside the explosion?
Nothing about Soma or RK in the article either. Could public security be tampering with the press?
I wouldn't give public security that much credit. Besides, if a bomb goes off in a deserted public place, it's only natural for the police to assume it's terrorism.
Oh gosh.
Right, I guess when you put it that way.
Now you're a terrorist.
Unfortunately, even if they do identify a Kaike-kun, the ones responsible are Kuana and Soma, two guys who are totally off the grid. Any investigation would grind to a halt, probably end up as another unsolved mystery.
If the public learned the bombing was tied to Ihara's battery case, jaws would hit the floor.
Yeah. Anyway, where's Yagami? You heard from him since last night?
No, we've been in touch via email though. He's on his way to a hospital now.
Great. What'd he get himself into now?
If he's actually going to the hospital, does that mean it's serious?
Don't worry, he's fine.
He going dead.
He's just going to meet with someone about the case.
We want to meet up at a hospital.
Reiko Kusumoto.
He better go get them answers right now. I wonder what's he going to... I'm pretty sure it's just because her son woke up, so I ain't nothing really to explain. I assume that's what it was.
13 years. I still can't believe it. Waking up and finding out you're suddenly 30.
Take your time. You'll adjust eventually.
Work again?
I won't be long. I just need to take a quick meeting. Now put down that mirror already.
Yagami just walks in. This shit gonna get serious. Palms are sweaty. My man's still gonna be fucked up and burnt up with the Burke's clothes. Oh, okay. I mean, you got his clothes clean.
So, you sold Kuana out to public security because Mitsuru-kun woke up.
Makes sense.
Does that about sum it up? You waited 13 years for Mitsuru-kun to wake up. If you turn yourself in now, you'd lose him all over again.
There's that. Yes. Going forward, he needs to stand on his own 2 feet and rebuild his life. It'll take time, and lots of it. There's no real end in sight. He's at a disadvantage as it is. And to brand him the child of a murderer on top of that, I couldn't.
I mean, gonna come out eventually. And y'all can make sure of that.
Where are we?
Bondo got a big smile on his face.
Hey, Mom.
Mitsuru! Mitsuru!
This is the perfect timing alone, bro.
It's incredible. Finally, he's woken up.
This is fate. You must tell me now.
Doesn't this change everything?
Of course it does.
I think you may want to reconsider what you told me, Kusumoto-san. Alone, I'm sure you could have lived with the weight of your choice. But now you have something you'd sacrifice everything to protect.
Yeah, get your bitch ass out of here, bro.
Precious. But he's also so fragile he could come crashing down without even a warning. You're going to have to be his shield, Kusumoto-san. We'll do it together. With your cooperation.
Oh, you already know we saw that coming. I mean, I already know, man. It is not a surprise.
I have to do what I can to protect him.
Well, besides him waking up at the
I
perfect time.
suppose
You know.
so, but you covered up your crimes and it was Sawa-sensei who got caught in the crossfire. On top of that, Akaike-kun's throat was slit last night. Now he's dead too. Kuana will be another body for the pile soon. Hell, maybe I'm in trouble myself.
How was he yesterday?
Well, as soon as RK showed up for him, he knew you'd stabbed him in the back. I can't really say how that made him feel. Until now, he'd been adamant about ensuring you stayed out of this. He said no one could blame you for what you did to Shinya Kawai.
But I do.
Kuana put his life on the line for you. You failed to silence him, and you let him get away. That means whatever happens next, it's his move. And whatever he does to you, none of my business. As for me, I have no evidence on Kawai's murder, so you're off my list too. I only came here today because I wanted to know why you betrayed Kuana. That's all. I hope Mitsuru-kun has a speedy recovery.
It's like I don't blame her. It's just the perfect timing, man. I mean, will she even be in that long? I'm like, I mean, yes, she does gotta be there for him. At least where he can get back on his feet and he can just take care of himself. I guess we don't know what kind of trauma that it did to his head. Time to come up with our plan to attack. I'll go hash it out with everyone at Yokohama 99. Gotta say Sukumo, where everybody else at.
Back already, Yagami-shi. How are you feeling after last night? That shockwave from the blast took you down.
It was nothing.
Oh yeah, that was something else, I gotta say.
I bet, tough guy. Kamurocho's finest detective never fails to impress.
You already know Sukumo.
Doc, you made it. We've been asking around if anyone's seen Kuana.
You don't want to know how that went.
No leads, huh?
Pretty much. Doesn't help that RK's crawling all over the place right now. Soon as they spot Kuana, they're gonna make their move.
Yep.
Kuana gave this to me yesterday.
Isn't that Toshiro Ehara? Kuana-san called you out there just to give you this?
Yep. He told me to give it to Ahara.
Almost got me killed too.
man, it looks like it's cracked.
Can you take a look at it, Tsukumo? I get the feeling it's no ordinary pendant.
Certainly.
Not handing it over to Ahara till you know what the deal is?
Well, he won't mind, will he? Besides, I damn near got blown up.
Exactly.
Speaking of, Yagami, what's the status of Ehara's sexual battery trial?
Saori-san's preparing for the appeal. Still no date, but the courts are working as fast as they can. If they accept the case and it goes to trial, they'll find out about Kuana one way or another.
And that'd put Reiko Kusumoto in public security in this shithouse, right?
Right. If Kuana and his murders come to light, anyone connected to Reiko Kusumoto could be suspected as an accomplice. And if that happens, she'd lose any control she had over the pension fund.
Interesting.
Everyone wants their own brand of justice to come out on top. But enough is enough.
Tell him, Yagami.
If we don't handle this, public security will take out Kuana. And I can't let him die like that.
Then what's your next move?
Gonna head to Ahara's trial and back up Saori-san. Feels like we've come full circle.
I'd argue the opposite, Yagami. The circumstances surrounding the trial are completely different this time around. I can't help but consider how grand a task simply seeking the truth could be.
Seriously. But exposing the truth is the only way to save some and get justice for others. We can't just stay quiet and watch.
Sounds like you're seeing the light. Detective work's not so bad, is it?
Can you guys keep an eye out for Kuana and Ijincho? I need to go over Ahara's case with Saori-san.
10-4. We'll amp up surveillance.
We're going too, Sukiura. Time to get shit done.
Right on.
Let's go. Yokohama 99. Let's collab with Yokohama 99. Before I go over there to Genna's law office, I want to go to this gym shit because I don't got the boxing moves, so I gotta do this first to get all the boxing moves. Cause I want to show y'all that new style, bro. I want to show y'all that new style. Cause Kuana's gonna get these fists of justice, brother. Make that montage. Shoot, shoot, shot, shoot. Now tie on his ass. Get up. There you go. Get up.
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
I seem like I'm holding myself pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Let's go, y'all. I think I'm here. Oh God, yeah. Put up your head. Guard your face. That's the stuff. Oh my God. Damn, y'all niggas think I'm beating no bro. After that, oh that's real punches. Wait, that fucking idiot. I mean, see. Just because you fucked me up the first time, it's not happening again, kid.
In the blue corner,
Believe it.
Yuki Yagami!
Take it easy, kid. Jesus Christ, man. Ready. I'm back. I'm gonna head to get in the sensei office. I I didn't realize that boxing, all like boxing drama was gonna take that long, but to get all the moves, it was just so much of the school story in that, man. Like, we just continue the story, brother. That's the final chapter. Let's get hyped, man. Let's get psyched. Let's see what we gotta go do. It was fun, man. I can't lie. It was fun. But now we got those fists of justice at max strength, that boxing style. I can't wait to show more of it.
Wow, looks like we've got a full house.
Where's Kaito?
Shirosaki-sensei asked me to come by. She said they needed some business handled while you were out of town.
I find it hard to believe she'd put it that way.
Maybe not. Either way, I don't mind helping.
Of course you don't.
Yagami-san, you're just in time. I think we should conduct another interview with Ihara-san.
Okay, but what will we talk about?
If we want to claim he's innocent of battery, then we need to prove he's the one who murdered Mikoshiba at the same time. But since the murder footage isn't admissible in court, we need something more substantial.
Right, the judge said they want to allow internet videos of unknown origins in the court.
Basically, we need new evidence.
Like a knife?
And that might mean something no one's seen or found yet.
So your plan is to meet with Ihara and just ask him?
I know it's a long shot, but yes.
I'd like to come help, but someone has to check Higashi-san's work.
Excuse me? If I have to be Hoshino-kun's lackey, I'm fucking out.
I'd prefer if you address me as Hoshino-sensei.
Mouth on this kid.
He loves time you, brother.
Ihara only seems to open up to you, Yagami-kun.
Just like the last game.
If you talk to him again, do you think we'll find out something new this time?
Do you believe
See what I can get out of him. Having another chat with him couldn't hurt.
Sounds good. Oh, and look after Saori for me, would you?
Of course.
Sure, but Mafuyu, should you even be here? Won't the prosecution think you're double-crossing them?
What do you mean?
I am just here to get dirt on the defense.
Expect Prosecutor Takano to hear all about it.
Guess we better watch ourselves.
I still have some preparations to make. Yagami-san, why don't you go kill some time? I'll call you as soon as I'm ready. It shouldn't take long.
Sure thing.
Oh, they killed enough time. Sorry, I'm trying to get through
I'm
this
going to try
final
and
chapter.
get in touch with Ihara's wife. Even though they're separated, Ihara may have shared details about Mikoshiba's murder with her. Oh, and Higashi-san will be there to help.
Oh.
That's so what?
Got a gun.
Give me that shit. Die. Psych.
How you fucking couple with? Dude, Yagami's a magician, brother. Sit your ass down. What you wanna do, my guy?
Left hook.
Left hook. The Tokyo Detention Center.
Isn't that just the worst? So the murder footage can't be used as evidence. I was hoping it'd be played in court for all to see.
Yeah, and if it was, it would prove your innocence and overturn your battery conviction, no problem. But the prosecution flat out refuses to accept you murdered Mikoshiba. There's no room for error. You could flat out confess and they would refuse to accept it.
Excellent. In the end, they'll lock me up for battery. And I'll get away with murder.
Yeah. We know all about what you and Kuana planned. We just don't have the evidence to prove it.
Pendant?
My condolences.
Which reminds me, you said you'd confess to killing Mikoshiba after you got out of prison, right? Then, as icing on the cake, you'd admit the battery charge was false and humiliate the law for letting a murderer walk free.
Exactly. The public must know that the law can't be trusted. Personally, I hope the media hops all over it.
I bet you do. So when that time comes, you'll need some decisive evidence of the murder so your confession holds water. Maybe you've got something like that in your back pocket already?
Not a bad reaction for y'all. Maybe there's really some hard evidence on because she was murdered.
Because we'd sure look good if we had some new evidence to take into the appeal.
That's why you geniuses came all the way out here. I told you I wouldn't admit to the murder in court. I have no intention of just handing it over.
You got to do it.
Handing it over? So you're saying there is still a piece of evidence we don't know about?
Uh-oh. We about to go searching, boy.
What is it, Ahara-san?
Even if there was, you'll never get your hands on it. Didn't mean to get your hopes up.
That's what you think, brother. But I'm a detective. I'm a professional detective for a reason. What kind of material evidence? Is there any evidence? What could... Yeah, he still has the murder weapon.
The murder weapon. Kanagawa PD said the weapon used to kill Mikoshiba still hadn't been found.
Yeah, and he dropped it too. But he picked it back up.
Yet it appears in the footage without a doubt as to what it is. A knife. If it wasn't found at the murder scene, it's highly likely the suspect or an accomplice took it with them.
Any normal criminal would have just ditched it somewhere. Except you're anything but normal. You got revenge for your son, and you want to publicly humiliate the law for letting you pull it off.
Your point?
If you were cleared of the battery charges and confessed to Mikoshiba's murder without evidence, no one would buy it. You'd need something convincing. Busting out the weapon no one's found yet would do the trick. That one piece of evidence would flip the whole case on its head.
Well, look at you go. Then tell me, where do you surmise I've hidden this weapon?
Well, right after killing Mikoshiba in Ijincho, you would have had to book it to Ikebukuro Station. You had accomplices with you.
And if that's the case, there would have been plenty of time to hide the weapon.
Yeah, so that's about as far as I've thought this out.
If that's it, then I'm done here.
Kuana's vanished, Ahara-san. Public security found out about him.
Public security?
Kuana wanted me to tell you he won't make it to the end of your revenge plan.
So, I'm the last man standing, am I? Well, he's already helped me plenty. I never expected to see him again anyway.
At this point, he won't be able to outrun them. If public security catches him, he'll get much worse than an unfair trial. Burying him will be the least they do.
Fire in his eyes. So maybe there's evidence of what a weapon is.
What do you mean? What's going on?
You remember last time? If you don't recall, I said you'd grab the tiger by the tail.
And your tiger is public security?
Right. And they're out there on the warpath. Everything has to be brought into the light. We need what you did to be exposed. Kuana can't be saved in any other way. I need your help, Ahara-san.
Then you lose. I'll never admit to killing Hiro Mikoshiba in court.
I mean, he's just saving himself. He don't really care.
The system can die. It threw Toshiro away, and I won't lift a finger to save it. Kuana-san knew how this could end. We have our convictions. When this started, we knew it could end up costing our lives.
You knew going in, huh? And that's all? Is that what you tell yourself so you can sleep at night?
Maybe it is.
Yagami-san.
Gotta find that weapon.
Do you remember my original request? To look into both the Hara incidents? I asked you to look into the train event, and then I asked you to look into Hiro Mikoshiba's murder.
Yeah.
And now, I'm afraid I have to make one more request of you.
Gonna pay me, Gil? Nah.
Do you still carry your defense attorney's lapel pin? At Hara-san's trial, I'd like you to take the floor with me to defend him. It's going to be eventful. I think we should go as a team.
Sure about that? You know, my legal counsel isn't cheap.
I'll let Genda-sensei know about the invoice.
Why you capping, Yagami? You know you're gonna go.
You got it. Count me in. You never know when something like this will happen. Check it out. I always have it on me.
I know that.
Huh? You do?
Man, always pulls it out, man. He pulled it at the beginning of each game at this point, man. It's a trademark. The detective lawyer mercenary talk. I mean, maybe that little pendant that what's called gave him. He said the last part of his plan is on in it or some shit. That's the finale, man. If you haven't already subscribed, man, you already know it's shit finna get hype, bro. It's saying it's finna get pretty intense. Last finale was intense, but I love this game, man. I love it, man. Gang's all here.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Oh.
Everyone but the star of the show.
That is next level ass kissing, Hoshino-kun.
Chill out, gosh.
A good ass kisser is a good communicator.
Welcome back, Yagami-san.
I mean, he is the star of the show, though.
Grab a seat.
He ain't lying. Not lying.
Nice. So you're really gonna stand in court again?
Just to give Sari-san some support.
Ah, I see. Does that mean I don't need to be present for Ahara-san's appeal?
Huh? How would I know? Isn't that more of a Sari-san question?
If Yagami's there, I don't see why you gotta be. You're on thin ice, Hoshino-kun. You still gonna have a job if you're redundant?
I have been plenty useful. At least a little.
Should a lawyer really have to say that? This guy is kind of a rookie, huh?
Damn, Hoshino.
Man, the gangster just put the lawyer on notice.
Well, that's all I got. How about you guys? Hoshino-kun, Higashi, you two met with Ahara's wife?
Yeah, but we didn't gain much from it.
Turns out Ahara and his old lady don't really keep in touch. After her son took his life 4 years back, she refused to keep living under the same roof. Only reason she hasn't divorced him is because it's too much of a pain to process.
She's been living in that same apartment even when Toshiro-kun was still alive. She let us light some incense on his altar, but she was pretty vacant the whole time.
Did Ahara's battery charge come up at all?
She said she didn't care.
She didn't care her husband was out there groping women and killing bullies? Has she even seen Mikoshiba's murder footage?
According to her, no.
Really? That's hard to believe.
Well, there's no easy way to put it, but it felt like she'd given up on everything.
Made for a pretty depressing trip, I'll tell you that.
That about wrap it up?
Seems so.
Good meeting.
As for me, I think I'll head out and see what I can find out about Kuana-san.
Same. I just hope he's okay.
Tsukumo-san and Sugiura-san do some impressive work.
Yeah. You don't hold a candle to them, Hoshino-kun.
Black belt in karate, and you never even use it.
Axe Higashi.
Well, I'm just more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Anyway, I'm heading back to Kamurocho. Enjoy yourself, Higashi-san.
Yeah, he always be calling him Higashi out, but he always call him Higashi. I try, my guy. If that shit won't work, I'm making preparations to fucking whoop Soma's bitch ass. I'm gonna need more action than this, brother. Get your ass up. I see it. Damn. Oh my god. I was drooling. Oh my god. I do love this boxing style. That shit's clean, bro. You got Tsukumo.
Tsukumo-kun. Yagami-san's here.
Got a lead?
Something up?
Yes. It's about the pendant Kuana-san gave you. Turns out, it was just a decoy after all.
Decoy? For what?
For what was inside. This.
Chip.
The cracks in the pendant were hiding an SD card.
Golly.
And on it was some video data.
Video data? Of what exactly?
It's the footage of Ihara murdering Hiro Mikoshiba. Just like we saw before. No additional scenes.
Oh. You gonna show what a weapon is?
That doesn't make sense. Why would Kuana put his life on the line just to give me that? I mean, RK came after him and everything. And all for a video that's already all over the internet?
Yes, except the video on that card is the original. All the others were copies of this source. In layman's terms, this is the master tape. Or in film, it'd be the negative. With no additions or modifications of any kind.
Oh. What do you mean? And how do you know for sure?
So this SD card here is a special little thing. You can't usually buy it in stores. It's called a worm, or write once, read many. If you were to take a picture with a digital camera, the images saved on this SD card couldn't be edited or deleted. It's what forensics teams use when photographing crime scenes. Which means what we have here is unaltered footage of Mikoshiba's murder.
That means it would qualify as evidence in Ahara's appeal.
Yeah, I'd say you have room to negotiate with the prosecution and the judge. At the very least, it beats an internet copy with no origin.
Hey, think this'll be enough to win the trial?
Maybe.
Well, I can't guarantee that. But it does explain why Kuana-san took such a risk. The video on here is the sole original. That's why he'd only leave it in the hands of someone he trusted.
Oh, Yagami. So you want us to come to light? So the footage is on war card. Does it mean Kuana wanted to use this in court?
Kuana asked me to give this to Ahara.
Sure, but he had to know we'd turn it inside out first.
Exactly.
Maybe it's Kuana-san's way of entrusting you with the evidence you need? After all, with public security after him, he may not live to see tomorrow. And seeing how he's on the run, he had to find a way to get that into Ahara-san's hands. Which I think is why he left it all up to you, Yagami-shi.
Oh.
Then it's settled. It's about time I expose everyone involved in Mikoshiba's murder. Ahara, Kuana, and his students. That's the first step to luring public security out in the open.
And I believe the SD card will make that possible.
So hey, looks like almost getting blown up was worth it.
I guess so.
Yeah, because he told me there's something inside of it, so... Who's that? Okay.
Hey, sorry to bug you.
I haven't seen you in a minute, man.
What are you doing here?
I was talking to the MRC guys earlier. They said you'd be at this detective agency.
Everything okay?
Well, Akane started hanging out with some shady guys.
This fucking bitch.
So I figured I should talk to Yagami-san about this.
Sounds like a tricky situation. Please, have a seat.
I ain't got no time to be dealing with y'all kiddie situation.
Akane's that girl you hung out with all the time, right?
Oh my gosh. Got along with Mikoshiba in the basketball. She's a little cynical and she bullied Koda-san.
So, want to tell me more about these shady guys?
The RK?
They're these thugs from Tokyo. RK, they're called. They've been flirting with her.
Okay. What else?
They got her so comfortable, she blurted out some stuff she probably shouldn't have.
That I'm on the case, right?
Stuff about you, Yagami-san.
Yeah.
Well, that's nothing I can't handle.
What was
Rolling
it,
with RK is bad news. She needs to stop. Their leaders are ex-Yakuza, you know.
I knew it. So they actually are dangerous.
I mean, they're gangs, so
what's
do you
really
expect?
going on?
They asked Akane which student you cared about the most.
What?
So she... kinda blurted out Koda's name.
She did what?
Yeah, even Akane knew she messed up. So she called me right after. Yagami-san, you've been mixed up with RK, right? You think they might go after Koda?
Hell yeah.
Did you try to get in touch with her?
Got a little my ass out.
Actually, I haven't been able to.
What about Akane?
Oh, right. Let me try and call.
Not just Koda though, like it's any student. He would instantly contact, you know, what anybody in danger.
Matsune?
Akane, where are you right now?
The last place Mikoshiba-sensei was.
Huh?
I'm with RK. We're at the building where Mikoshiba-sensei's body was found.
Do they get Koda?
Why?
Matsune, are you with Yagami already?
How do you know about that?
It's Yagami. Is Koda-san there too?
She is.
Oh my gosh.
Yagami-san! me! Koda! Please, help me!
Did you tell him how she looked too?
Come on over and we'll play. You know the place, right?
Who is this?
Not important. Better hurry, or else Kodo-chan will have to entertain us. Know what I mean?
Hey! Stop it! No!
Don't!
Here we go.
What the hell do you want?
Come down and find
Yeah,
out.
you already know.
Oh, I'm sure this goes without saying, but if you go to the cops, these girls are as good as dead.
Do you guys even understand what you're doing right now?
Better hurry.
Come on, Sugi, I need you, brother. And yeah.
What's happening?
Matsu, you stay here.
Stupid kids, man.
I'll contact Kaito-san and Higashi-san for help.
Thank you.
And I'll fly my drone out to the scene too.
Perfect. I'm counting on you.
Oh my god, I was done with these fucking kids. I thought I whooped their ass, and this freaking. I mean, yeah, you can give a name, but did you tell her how she looked? They probably looked it up. But I guess they might have looked her up on the school. I'm pretty. I guess they could do their research. Story up, Sugi. They ain't that care about all the kids. I'm sure if anybody got captured, even her. Yagami might not lock it, but both of them too. It's not your fault,
Hey,
Koda.
He's here. It's Yagami.
Oh, it's the dude from before.
Talk. This where those RK guys are holed up?
Yep.
Is Soma with them?
Nobody's had eyes on him yet. Just a sec. Tsukumo?
I've confirmed the enemy position, Yagami-shi. They have our 2 young hostages surrounded, so a head-on assault would be too dangerous. Naturally, I've already come up with some countermeasures we can run. Would you care to hear my plan?
Hell yeah.
You always come through, man.
Hey.
Okay then.
I love Tsukumo, brother.
Walk us through it.
Gonna flank their ass. Wasugi, yeah, he flanking.
Wow. Look who decided to show up. Too scared to come without all your little bodyguard buddies?
Man, I whooped all y'all before.
Got room to talk.
Facts.
How many shitheads does it take to watch these girls?
I never thought it would end up like this. You believe me, don't you?
Yeah. But we'll have to save the lecture for after all this is over. You'll be free soon. That goes for you too, Koda-san.
You so sure about that?
You kidnapped them to get to me? Well, here I am, so let's go.
We did lure you here, so we can beat your sorry ass to death.
That's
okay, then. So what was your plan? Throw all these guys at us as soon as we kick down the door?
We're smarter than that, you know.
Yeah. We knew you'd have some backup.
Here comes. Let's take out the trash.
I had a feeling he had a gun. I thought he had a gun out of here.
Yagami, hands where I can see them. And same for you two.
Hey, calm down. I've got one more thing. I'm not a big fan of guns.
Huh?
Oh.
Shit!
The bomb? Oh.
The wicked shall be smited and retribution shall be swift.
Yeah, the Madden. Hey. Madden had a bomb on that damn drone. Some C4. Damn. Ta-da. Damn, Sugi.
Did you really think one gun was enough to take out a crew like us?
That was pretty badass.
You're wrong.
Damn.
You two sit tight a little longer.
Out just like
Just
that.
to warn you, I'm gonna go hard on these guys.
How hard?
You want to see some asses kicked? Don't blink, okay?
How hard, Kaito?
Let's get going. I want him down before the smoke clears.
Yeah.
Come on!
What was y'all thinking with? Yeah, like little smoke. I didn't even notice that on the freaking drone. Dude, Tsukumo, man. Get that. All these members of right, bro. I love this fucking team. Damn, Sugi. What's Sugi about to do? I'm gonna Sugi. Throw him out the window, Kaito. Bitch! My man Kaito again. Power driver. Damn, them elbows are lethal. Okay, buddy. What happened to the purple guy? That purple guy actually out? Okay, buddy. Okay, he's good. Why? Oh my. I'm not trying to. They're jumping me. I'm not really focusing y'all. I'm good, Sukumo. Holy shit. What's up, brother? Yosh! Oh, you throwing like bombs and shit. There you go, Sukumo. Got a pipe, brother? I think it's a pipe down. Annoyance! I see it! You can't block this! Stupid ass down. Tired of y'all. Come on! Bitch! 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 Fuck out of here! Shit laggy. PS4 compare. Oh my gosh. That was so weird. Like, what the hell? Are you happy now? It's a snood now.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
You saved us.
Got that resting bitch face for real, brother.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm the one who got you into this. It's not your fault, it's RK's. But I'm next in line after them. Besides, I'm not the one you should be apologizing to.
Be Coda for real.
Coda, I'm really sorry.
Chill off, Coda.
It's alright.
Hell no, it ain't alright.
Well, I'm gonna head home.
Oh, Soma's here. Uh-oh.
Soma?
What? Who?
Kane, get back!
Huh?
Here all by yourself? What are you trying to pull?
Oh, I'm just here to talk. To be honest, Kuana's put us in kind of a tight spot.
How so?
Well, he's got Kawai's body, Reiko Kusumoto's victim, hidden in a freezer, of all places.
Yep.
Been on ice for what? 5 years? You know about this, Yagami?
Yeah.
Problem is, he's planning to reveal its location on the internet. If that happens, Kusumoto-san will be ruined.
And?
No doubt her fingerprints and other traces are all over the damn corpse.
Yeah, but that's for the better.
Exactly.
She won't have to listen to you.
Reiko Kusumoto is a capable woman who can swim with the tides. She's irreplaceable.
Yep, for a
It
pond.
would be unfortunate to lose her over some lowlife she had to put down. She's on our side now, and she's accepted it.
So it's your duty to protect people like that?
I protect order, not people. Consider me a necessary evil.
Necessary evil?
That's right. If I hadn't gone undercover, the Tojo clan's ex-Yakuza would be spread all over by now.
You see, you admitted it.
If that happened, we never would have been able to track their current activity.
Damn, Kaito's
That's
right
why
on
I
the money.
created the RK network. To keep Kamurocho's underground under control.
I mean, it was right on the money.
Much safer and less messy than wiping them out indiscriminately. But in the shadow of order, there's always a pair of dirty hands.
Yeah.
Right. Kuana said something like that too.
Hope Yagami about to spit.
But if there's one difference between the two of us, it's that I find my work enjoyable. It gives me purpose.
I mean, he says the same
when
shit.
I dirty my hands, it's in the service of order. It goes back to a necessary evil to maintain peace in this country. In my eyes, peace does require violence. It only works when killers are below the surface, keeping it afloat.
Sawa-sensei too? Is that the peace you want?
Yoko Sawa? She did have to die. She almost connected the Mikoshiba case to Kuana. She was getting very close to it. She may even have figured out Reiko Kusumoto was involved. The fewer people who know a secret, the better kept the secret stays. I don't remember even hesitating on that call. And I think that means... well, you guys won't like hearing this, but it was justified.
You asshole!
Whoa. Don't fly off the handle now. I haven't finished what I had to say.
What the fuck?
Did I mention how much of a pain in the ass Kuana made this? He negotiated for your lives, using Kawai's body as leverage over us.
What?
Bomb in here?
So relax, would you? I don't plan on killing you here.
Then why even show your sorry face?
The trial for Ehara-san's coming up, right? You know, the groping thing. I've come here with a request that I hope you'll consider.
This from you?
Reiko Kusumoto's name is not to come up during the Ehara trial. That shouldn't be so hard, right? Shirosaki-sensei would have to agree to this too.
And if we were to refuse?
Nothing. It's Kusumoto-san's request. She is asking nice.
What?
A mother doesn't want her child branded a murderer's son. Could you give her that much?
Nope.
And that's all. I'm sure we'll talk soon.
You think so, huh? Why put off what we can settle now? Soma! Akane!
Well, we'll keep pushing, Yagami.
Why am I...
A paint gun? You okay?
That son of a...
Oh, I just kept going at that point.
That's gotta hurt. But a bruise sure beats the alternative, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say you got us good with that one.
Yeah. But that was a terrible call. If Soma hadn't been packing a paint gun, that would have been really bad.
Yeah.
You two are more important than him. I should have prioritized protecting you.
Yagami-san.
You've been brave. I'm sure this was really scary for you.
You got a gun and just a gun. You can't really do much against it.
We'll need to do things one step at a time, Kaito-san. We can't tackle it all at once. First thing, Ehara's groping appeal needs to become a murder trial that outs Kuana and his students. That way, if public security is our real enemy here, we'll have the prosecution and the courts on our side. That'll be on me. I'll reveal a truth no one can deny.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much your specialty. Send that asshole to jail for good.
You've got this, Yagami-san.
Whoa. This is crazy. Why is he so hot? Am I right?
Oh my god.
Just a minute ago, she got shot. And now look at her.
Teenagers.
Oh, we're geeking over Sugi. I had a feeling. I already took off the mask. I looked at him like, gonna geek over his ass. I mean, Sugi's goated, man. I ain't gonna lie, he's goated, man. He's goated. Damn, 1 month later, that's a big old time skip. That I'm looking all good, you already know.
Hello? Yeah, I'm getting ready now, sorry-san.
Oh, new suit.
Oversleep? I would never... Okay. Yep. Alright, see you at the courthouse.
Yagami look too good in the suit, brother. It fits you too well. What are we going to do? I mean, it's just as light, bro. I guess someone's going to be the final boss. It's going to be the video, obviously. Oh, we're talking about it first. Oh, it's going to bring it out. Okay.
Held on violation of Shinjuku Station's anti-nuisance ordinance, the defendant of this appeal is active duty officer Akihiro Ihara. He was previously convicted and sentenced to 6 months. However, the defense wholly rejects the sexual battery charge and asserts his innocence.
The prosecution points to 2 pieces of evidence to prove the defendant guilty. One is the security camera footage from Ikebukuro to Shinjuku Station. The other is fiber traces from the victim's undergarments on the defendant's hand. The defense maintains this was not sufficient evidence to issue a guilty verdict. We have prepared counter-arguments to each piece of the prosecution's evidence.
How does the prosecution respond?
We maintain the original sentence was perfectly adequate. That is all.
Then first, let's examine the security footage from Ikebukuro and Shinjuku Station submitted at the first trial. This is footage of Ikebukuro Station on October 7th at 7:43 a.m. The individual wearing sunglasses and a mask is believed to be the defendant. This person remains in the area for over an hour, watching as countless trains make their stops.
Yep.
At 9:06 a.m., he locates the victim of this case, then he boards the train and pursues her. This footage of the station platform is from when the suspect and victim board the train car.
We already saw this during the first trial. Let's not be redundant.
We're getting to it.
Of course not.
Your mouth.
The victim claimed the defendant moved in a suspicious manner once the train left Ikebukuro Station, ultimately placing his hand under her skirt. After they arrived at Shinjuku Station 6 minutes later, the victim gathered her courage and grabbed his hand. However, there's a possibility the offender seen here is not the defendant himself, but a different person entirely, a stand-in. The goal was to disguise this event as an alibi for the murder which occurred in Yokohama that same morning. In other words, this instance of sexual battery was a conspiratorial fabrication. The original verdict was issued without taking this into consideration, resulting in an inadequate trial.
That's how I started a fire. The game has officially begun.
This is merely speculation. The defense has no proof to support these claims.
Yeah?
Precisely the issue.
Yes. There is indeed no definitive proof that confirms the existence of
either
stand-in.
sexual battery cunt.
However, the notion itself cannot be disproved, even with all of the prosecution's evidence.
Would you care to elaborate, please?
That blind spot. Because it's possible. As long as it's possible.
The assailant fled the train and was caught shortly after on the Shinjuku Station platform. Many nearby passengers filmed the scene, which then circulated throughout Japan. The impact may have been greater since the defendant was an active duty officer.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. Oh, it's him. The news report.
There's no mistake that the man apprehended at the platform was the defendant.
Not that journalist, whatever.
Upon arrival, station police arrested him and immediately performed a trace element inspection. With that said, there's a very real possibility the offender who ran off the train was an entirely different person. And we have the evidence to prove that.
Yeah, 2 offenders just like what evidence showed that they swapped places. Blind spot. And just to get them off, like you don't have enough evidence.
If you'll kindly look at this.
What is this? Displayed on the large monitor, please. Is that a diagram of Shinjuku Station?
Indeed it is.
That's correct, Your Honor. First, the victim and the offender ran onto the platform as soon as the train doors opened. The train car they boarded is here on this map. We've marked the offender's route with an arrow. The lighter areas on the overhead view are within the security camera's line of sight. More people pass through Shinjuku than anywhere on Earth in a single day. It's packed with security cameras. However, this arrow with the dotted line reveals the existence of a small blind spot. That's where the defendant and stand-in swapped places.
I see. So you claim this was their opportunity?
Yes. As such, I'd like to question the defendant once more over this evidence.
We about to get it at Joel.
Defendant, when you were issued the verdict in your first trial, you said the following to the judge. In a warehouse about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. If that wasn't enough, you correctly identified the body as Hiro Mikoshiba, despite the fact the police had yet to do so. How did you manage to pull off such a feat?
It came to me in a dream. Strange, I know.
Mikoshiba-san was your son Toshiro-kun's classmate, was he not?
That's right.
Toshiro Ihara was found dead in his apartment 4 years ago. He took his own life. Afterward, the defendant sued the school over Toshiro-kun's suicide.
Yes?
Ihara-san, can you tell us why you sued the school?
There were rumors my son had been bullied. Unfortunately, the court wasn't able to substantiate that claim.
And these rumors were discovered on the internet?
They were.
Of the bullies mentioned, Mikoshiba-san's name was among them. Were you aware of this?
I was.
Would you say you harbored murderous intent against Mikoshiba-san?
Objection. The defense's question is irrelevant. This case is to examine whether or not sexual battery took place. Also, the Kanagawa police are actively investigating Hiro Mikoshiba's murder.
Well, they're trash at it.
The courtroom is no place for baseless speculation.
How does the defense respond?
The timing of the battery incident makes this case an alibi for Mikoshiba-san's murder. We believe there's a very relevant connection.
Very well. The prosecution's objection is overruled.
Damn!
And please keep it brief.
Just as soon as the defendant answers the question. Did you harbor murderous intent for Hiro Mikoshiba?
Of course I did.
In other words, Your Honor, it goes like this. On the day Toshiro-kun's bully, Mikoshiba-san, was killed, the defendant set out to synchronize the murder with sexual battery. It became his alibi for the murder, and the prosecution and the court all but approved it. A 6-month sentence for sexual battery and getting away with murder. That's all the motivation the defendant needed to fabricate this elaborate scheme. His stand-in groped his accomplice, and then they swapped places before getting caught. It's all entirely possible.
It is.
Then the defense should present some evidence to prove it.
Just wait on it.
That's not how this works, is it? The prosecution bears the burden of proof in criminal cases. If we go through all the evidence and discover the possibility no groping took place, then it's on the prosecution to refute that.
Fine. Have it your way. The defense's argument about the security camera's blind spot is flimsy at best.
Possible though.
While the defendant was running, his female victim was chasing after him. Surely the victim would have seen if he had switched places with a stand-in.
Like we said, it could be accomplices.
Yet the victim provided no such testimony.
True.
The victim, Yui Mamiya, was an accomplice in the scheme.
Tell him, Yagami.
Objection!
Get him,
This
Yagami.
is an insult to the victim. Such claims harm the integrity of all women.
What do? I can't back down. Now how do I prove Mamiya wasn't the victim but a part of the conspiracy? I have a reason to doubt the victim's credibility. He's an excellent liar. The prosecution lacks skepticism. My apologies. Let me retract that. Yagami, you gotta let me alone, bro. We got some good heat in the back right now. And I gotta know what you're gonna pull out right now. I would say this.
We have good reason to doubt the victim's credibility. She was all part of his plan. In fact, that's all but sure.
A 50-something man separated from his wife was driven by loneliness to harassment. That seems much more likely.
The way you phrase that, is the prosecution admitting the defense's claims aren't wholly impossible?
Damn.
Beg pardon?
Saying
that
this could
would
be a
imply
possibility.
the guilty verdict from the first trial was issued without 100% certainty.
Now you're just nitpicking.
Hey.
Defense, if you claim to doubt the victim, then what is your reasoning?
Yes, we do. In actuality, she wasn't the only conspirator who helped stage the groping.
What we about to see?
The bystander who captured the defendant, the witness who recorded the incident on his smartphone. Both men, in conjunction with the victim, were classmates from the same high school. Which means, strange as it sounds, that these seemingly unrelated individuals were in fact all acquaintances. It's clear that this was a carefully organized and planned event.
Our investigation discovered they all graduated from Kurokawa Academy in Tokyo 13 years ago. Additionally, Yoko Sawa, the teacher who was killed in Ijincho, graduated from the same class. 4 years ago, she was the teacher of the defendant's son, Toshiro-kun. We believe this indicates a connection between the Kurokawa Academy graduates and this case.
Of course, that's as deep as we need to go on that. We've simply presented the possibility that multiple conspirators were present when the defendant was apprehended. And as long as such a possibility exists, the defense asserts the defendant cannot be found guilty.
Your Honor, may I speak?
What is it?
I haven't committed murder. Per my conviction, I am just a pervert who victimized a woman on the train. Everything else is in the defense's imagination.
Getting scared now, getting scared. If that's this, then I guess it's time. I pull out my SD trap card. SD trap card. I'll go with cutscene.
Defendant, why did you agree to this appeal then?
You can ask my lawyers that. I simply didn't stop them.
How does the defense respond?
It's just as the defendant says. However, we believe his recollection may be a bit fuzzy. To refresh his memory, I'd like him to take a look at some footage. Will you permit this, Your Honor?
Now what?
But please, don't display this on the large monitor. We shouldn't shock the public. It's footage of a murder.
Excuse me, wasn't that denied as evidence?
As I said, this is solely to refresh your memory. It's up to the judge whether or not we show it.
Please proceed.
That's just internet footage with no known origin.
No. This footage is from the SD card in the camera used to record it. This is a write once, read many card, also known as a worm. The police use it to photograph evidence. Anything recorded on it is highly reliable data.
That's what you are, Yahara. A worm.
After serving your time, you intended to release this to the public. But Kuana can't wait for that to happen. And that's why he left it in my care.
Damn.
Don't kill me. Please. I'm sorry. Toshiro-kun. I'll make it up to him. I'll atone for it. I swear I'll try to make it up to him somehow. I'll spend the rest of my life making up for it. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Man, y'all gonna be intense. Look at over. You enjoying that?
Defendant, in that footage, is the person in the white raincoat you?
You could say it looks like me.
The person you killed is Hiro Mikoshiba. According to the autopsy report, he died sometime after 7:30 a.m. on October 7th. Therefore, It can only be that the person who passed through the ticket gate shortly after at 7:43 a.m. was not you, but your stand-in. As the defense, we cannot allow our client's conviction of sexual battery to stand in light of this footage. May we continue questioning the defendant?
How does the prosecution respond?
Even if the footage has an irrefutable source, that alone does not prove guilt of murder. I'd just like to state that in advance.
Hey, it don't matter.
So the prosecution is denying the murder? Remind me who exactly is defending me here?
Good question.
The defense repeatedly mentions a stand-in, but where is this person currently? Who even are they? The person on the station's security footage was wearing sunglasses, but he looked just like the defendant.
And? Say the
We
same
believe
thing.
he used a mask made from a 3D printer. If you look closely, the alleged defendant at Ikebukuro Station and on the train does not move his mouth at all. We learned this from sources who may have been the stand-in and the collaborators.
Then we should call them to the stand to testify.
No need. The defendant should know all of this already.
I don't know anything about it.
Sure.
He said he doesn't know. So what now? The defendant admitted to sexual battery, not murder. The murder footage has excellent production value, but nothing else corroborates the defense's claims.
Your Honor, I would like to request further witness testimony from the victim.
Denied.
Oh.
Both the defendant and the victim certified the validity of the battery, leaving no room for discrepancies. It would be unprecedented for a victim to testify further in this situation.
By that logic, there's no precedent for using battery as an alibi for murder either.
I will admit there is a possibility, but not enough to justify subjecting the victim to further distress in court. I must once again deny the request.
But...
Defense, I've made myself clear.
Your Honor, following the defendant's last statement, we have a few more questions.
Understood. Please proceed.
What's next?
I can't help keep playing dumb. There's gotta be something I can do. Is Yagami.
Ihara-san, you're familiar with Jin Kuana, aren't you? He's a handyman at Ijincho.
Well, this ain't right either, I guess.
Nope. Never heard of
him. He can just deny it.
On October 7th, Kuana disguised himself as you and boarded a train in Ikebukuro bound for Shinjuku Station. He was the stand-in for the sexual battery mentioned earlier.
Your Honor, no evidence has been submitted to verify that statement. The name Kuana was not present on any documentation, nor was the prosecution notified.
Kuana is the very person who encouraged the defendant to murder Mikoshiba-san.
Defense, as the prosecution has stated, no one by the name of Kuana is known to the court. We've not even confirmed if he exists. Please refrain.
But, Your Honor, Kuana is without him. Ihara-san never would have killed Mikoshiba, and we wouldn't be in this courtroom. Am I getting through to you?
I don't know a Kuana.
No, you definitely do. Kuana's the one who fanned the flames of vengeance.
Oh,
you
maybe
do
it is
well
right.
to remember that.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, what? Which proves that Hana had contact in the past? This, the audio file. Oh, I guess I was on the right one. I was on the right track.
Take a listen to this.
What is it?
It wasn't just some random internet post that made you decide to kill Mikoshiba-san, was it? Even while battling the school in court, you still didn't know for sure who pushed Toshiro-kun to his death. That's when Kuana came to you with this recording, right?
Hmm? That's... Why do you...
Cat got your tongue?
Toshiro-kun came running to the roof. His face was pretty swollen. And a few minutes later, a student named Mikoshiba came up looking for him. I'll never forget the fear I saw in Toshiro-kun's face.
That's the voice of Yokosawa, the teacher Toshiro-kun confided in about being bullied 4 years ago. It was recorded in secret and played for the defendant by Kuana.
He told me about everything. The teasing, the beatings, the theft. How nobody was on his side. And yet, I had to deny all this in front of an entire courtroom. Believe me, I never wanted to do that.
I'm overwhelmed with this court right
They said
now.
there was no hope. That I was the only witness with no proof whatsoever.
After hearing this, the defendant came to believe Mikoshiba-san's unchecked aggression toward Toshiro was the driving force behind his son's tragic suicide. And ultimately, this became his motivation for murdering Mikoshiba-san and staging his elaborate cover-up. Isn't that right, Ihara-san? Is it coming back to you yet?
Afraid not.
I see.
We got more Yagami?
Is that all? Can the defense please get back on track?
This recording only came into my hands by means of Kuana. Except, thinking about it now, much like the murder footage, that would qualify as an unreliable source, wouldn't it?
What?
We live in an age where audio and video footage can be fabricated and easily reproduced.
What are you getting at?
Like the fucking camera
Sawa-sensei, the one speaking in the recording, was murdered only days ago. And the one who recorded it, Kuana, disappeared without a trace. Meaning that as far as this recording is concerned, no one is left who can prove that it's authentic to the court.
Except for you, Ihara. You know damn well everything is on this recording is true. Man, Yagami, you about to flip my ass upside down.
Or is
What
my
you gotta say?
understanding incorrect? You would say you're completely unaware of the details about your son in this recording. Kuana had it. Didn't he play it for you?
I never heard it. Regardless of the content, it has nothing to do with me.
So you say. In that case, let's just assume then that Kuana and I are the only ones in possession of this audio recording. And considering that Kuana has all but vanished without a trace, that would actually make this the only copy, and me the sole owner. No backup exists.
What are you getting at?
This has no value in this courtroom, then I'm afraid it's never gonna have a value beyond today.
Damn.
And being that you claim it's unrelated to you or this case, then it wouldn't bother you if I were to delete it from my phone right here.
I mean, he can't get it.
Oh. That's crazy. I wouldn't.
Ooh. Uh-oh, an outburst. That's what we was waiting for.
Okay. Then tell me why I shouldn't do it.
Exactly.
Because Mikoshiba was a man who should never have escaped being judged. That's the proof of my son's pain. The proof that everyone ignored. That recording is all I have left of him. I took the school to court because Toshiro deserved justice. But all they could say is that the cause of his suicide couldn't be determined.
Yeah.
In the end, not a single person was held responsible. No proof, no justice. My son was hung out to dry.
Yes. That's all true.
All of you. You're all so incompetent. You see yourselves as these paragons of law and justice. Yet the truth slips right through your fingers.
Like Yagami's.
And then, my alibi made you a mockery. I made it so real. You passed me off as just another pervert. You were gullible.
Hey.
Every single one of you. Toshiro threw his life away and justice was blind to his pain. Mikoshiba walked free because of you. You condone murder and call yourselves the law. That's why I did it.
And the confession.
I took Mikoshiba's life with my own hands.
Ah, shit. All they make it do. That's a...
This is coming in hot. Remember that pervert cop? Turns out he's actually a murderer.
To recap, you killed Hiro Mikoshiba in Ijincho, then headed to Shinjuku Station where you and Kuana pulled off a switch, and there you were ultimately arrested as a groper.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, we got you, brother. We got you.
Defendant, you bear animosity for the whole system. We can't just take your words at face value. If you're responsible for Mikoshiba-san's murder, can you bring forward any evidence, or just the murder footage?
To tell you the truth, I have something that I was holding on to for the impact that it would have. It's very real evidence. that the law has failed us.
What have you been hiding then? Will it prove you killed Mikoshiba?
Yes.
Murder weapon?
Then what is it?
If you go to my wife's apartment, you'll find my son's altar there. In it, you'll find the weapon I used for the crime, the knife I murdered him with. It still has Mikoshiba's blood on it.
Wait a minute, Genda-sensei. I prayed at that altar.
Well, I guess you can lead a horse to water.
Very well then. We'll open an investigation.
Defense. Will there be anything further?
Reiko Kusumoto?
No matter how justified, vengeance is not something we can ever take into our own hands. That said, in the case of Ahara-san, our system failed him. We know the law strives to be just, but it failed to prove Toshiro-kun was bullied. That's not justice.
Speak,
not
Yagami.
when no one is held responsible.
Speak, Yagami.
The law, as well as those who enforce it, are far from perfect. So to the court, I say let this case be a lesson. The law is failing to save people who need saving.
That's how you do it, Ihara. You see that, man? You hearing him?
It's clear proceedings should be adjourned. At a later time when Mikoshiba-san's murder weapon is recovered, we can resume the trial. I'm willing to do that via a special exception. Defense, prosecution, is that clear?
No objections.
The defense rests, Your Honor.
Fucking go, man. Fucking go. Got that man in tears. Still saying the system needs to be worked on. They don't care, man. It's the truth. Yagami is nothing but the truth, man.
Well, Kanagawa PD called from the Ehara residence. They've recovered the knife. I'm ashamed to admit that I was so blind to his scheme.
Well then, that makes two of us.
Seems I underestimated you.
Of course you did.
And the worst part of all, I was arrogant.
Heed your word.
Legal authority and organizational connections should never be held above the pursuit of truth. I'm glad you were able to make me see that again. Thank you.
That's what it's all about.
You've come a long way.
Genda-sensei.
Prosecutor Takano's been stubborn as hell from the day he passed the bar. Once he's made up his mind, nothing can stand in his way, not even his own boss. And he only bows once in a blue moon, so I hope you remember this.
Typical Genda law. I'm never going to like you.
But you're gonna respect them. Hey, that's what it's all about. You ain't gonna like me, but you're gonna respect
You two
them.
really pulled it off. Great job.
That Reiko Kusumoto?
Yagami-san.
And Bondo, right?
It's Kusumoto, the Vice Minister.
Bondo.
He's from public security?
Right.
You handled that with such grace, Yagami-sensei. It's no wonder Kuana holds you in such high regard.
What brings you here?
Yagami-sensei, would you mind if we talked alone?
Why, though? Something we can't hear?
The more you know, the more you risk. You'd be endangering your own lives. If you're willing to accept that, feel free to stay.
We'll clear the room. At this point, we'd just be getting in Yagami-san's way.
Be safe, man. And Yagami can, so this shit, this one that was fucking clear. I didn't say her name, so gotta say she's protected for now, but it's gonna come to light.
It was nearly a month ago that Kusumoto-san received a letter from Kuana, though we were unable to use it to trace him.
What did it say?
Soma told you, didn't he? Kuana hid Shinya Kawai's body, seeing as Kusumoto-san's fingerprints and other traces were still on it.
Yeah.
If that surfaces, the Ministry of Health will have yet another massive scandal on its
maybe
hands.
you shouldn't scandalize, you know?
As such, we'd like to recover and dispose of the body as quickly as possible.
But wouldn't that make the scandal even
Perhaps
bigger?
we'll need to melt it down.
The body was originally preserved to maintain control over Mitsuru's bullies. I never imagined it would be used against me someday.
Fine, but why are you telling me this?
Want me to find it?
Because of the letter he sent. Once Eihara-san's trial is over, he wanted to talk to you. Using my phone.
Huh?
Oh, well, I'm telling you, don't expose it or something? No, it's up to me again.
Is that Kuana?
Yagami on the phone.
Kusumoto-san. Is Yagami there?
Oh.
Put me on speaker, please.
Go ahead.
So, it seems Eihara-san's trial was a big success. He took our failing legal system and turned it on its head. Couldn't have done it without you.
I don't know what you're thinking, but public security has to be tracing this call. You have a plan?
No, not this time. That's why I'm using my own phone. And that's just the way I want it. Can't run forever, you know.
What the hell are you saying? They catch you, you're a dead man.
Get up yourself. I mean, I guess he ain't
That's
gonna...
exactly why I'm negotiating to prevent that. Kusumoto-san.
Yes.
I'll be upfront with you. I never imagined the day would come that you would be the one to betray me. But if I had to guess, Mitsuru-kun must have woke up. If that's the case, then Kawai's murder, your whole past, you're not the only one it stands to ruin. If all that comes into the light, Mitsuru-kun will be labeled the son of a murderer.
Exactly. I can't let that... That's the one thing I need to prevent.
I know. That's good. That's exactly what you should be doing. So please, don't stop now on my behalf. Enough is enough. You and your son have been through enough hell. I want to protect Mitsuru-kun too. Almost as much as his mother.
Where's Kawai's body? Tell me.
I can only assume this call is being traced, so even as we speak, I'm standing somewhere very close to it.
You gave us the location. I'm going to dispatch Soma.
Kuana, where are you?
I'm in Jincho. If I take even one step out of this city, I'd be powerless. I've got nowhere else left to go.
Kuana!
Oh, what? Yagami didn't...
After they find Kawai's body and Kuana is taken care of, I'm next on the list. Bando can act at his own discretion. If he wants me gone, he'll be able to silence anyone who could know too much. Sawa-sensei was just the first victim. You yourself have sealed this fate, you know. Will you tell him? Will you tell Mitsuru-kun about Sawa-sensei?
Surely you know it wasn't my fault. Sawa-san's death was a tragedy. I never imagined that would happen.
What about Kuana? Can you imagine how his death is gonna play out in a few hours? I can, but I'm not gonna let him go down without a fight. Which means, I'm going to Ijincho.
Yeah.
I can talk some sense into Bando. I won't allow him to kill indiscriminately.
Yeah, like you got power
please,
for that.
Don't go out there to risk your life.
Like you got any power for that now.
That's how it works. No promises. Tsukumo, Kuana's still out in Ijincho. Soma and RK are heading there too. We need to get to him fast.
Wait, are you sure about that?
You should be able to pick up some chatter. Pinpoint the location. I'm on my way. I'll talk to you soon.
Let's go. That's gonna be a final fight right there. I don't know how she's gonna get away from this, man. Want her to be free at the same time. I want anybody else to get hurt.
Tsukumo?
I see you've arrived in Ijincho safe and sound.
What's happening? Is RK on the move?
Oh yes. A picture began circulating on the internet not long ago. It was likely Kuana-san who put it out there.
Man, just got
I
ghosted.
just sent it over to you.
Hang on. Is this Shinya Kawai? That's his body.
Indeed it is. I data mined the image and found out it was taken just minutes ago. I also have the location. It's a warehouse company on Yokohama's coast, and Kuana's uncle came up as the proprietor.
You mean Siren's owner?
Kuana's relevance was in the exile, so maybe the warehouse is the perfect place to hide the body.
Send me the warehouse's address.
Oh, I know that warehouse.
Actually, Sugiurashi is driving there with Kaito-san and Higashi-san right now. If you want to ride, take East Suzaki Road and head to Tsurukame Highway.
Can't count how many times you've come through for me, Tsukumo.
Oh, the whole freaking
Just trying
game.
to return them many favors, Yagami-shi.
They keep giving me so many warnings, bro. I'm ready to put this to game. Oh my god, y'all trying to stop me, bro?
These RK assholes are like bananas. They only come in bunches.
Yeah. So they're gonna get split. Gonna get squashed like some bananas too. Hey, we get it. I like you gonna drag this off.
I take it they don't want us getting to Kuana-san?
Guess they were expecting us.
At that point, you might have just jumped in the van and
Sure
drove
are
off.
making a big show of it.
What are those people doing? Oh, I don't like the looks of this.
Should we call the cops?
Kaito-san, we're running out of time.
Let's see how this plays
Let's
out.
wrap this up quick.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah. Can't you see we're in a hurry? Quit stalling and come get some.
Exactly, man. Doesn't matter, man. I can bring all the motherfuckers y'all want, man. About time I just run through arcade. Sorry, y'all worthless motherfuckers getting in the way. Y'all more fucking pesky than a Kahin gang. Stop it! Okay, I don't get how I missed that, but okay. Drop that shit. So I gotta cut you out of the picture. Come on. These guys keep coming on us. Ain't that right, Kaito? Oh my god, this motherfucker got a free kick on me, man. You bitch. Come on. Come on, bitch ass. Come on. How this game cheating me, bro? Get your stupid ass up. Yeah, I'm gonna show him what it's like, Kaito-san. Come on. Get up, brother. Bitch ass motherfucker. Shut up. Why does he just get the dodge? Come on. Weak. Fuck out of here. Shut up his stupid ass.
You four, freeze!
Somehow they never show up when you need them. But they're right there when it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Think this bunch is with public security?
Maybe.
I'm not sure. Either way, we don't have time to deal with them.
That's a lot of police.
Relax, fellas. I can vouch for these guys.
Nabe-san.
The lid came off the Mikoshiba case. We can investigate the connection to Ehara. But what the hell are you guys doing here?
Kuana's in a tight spot, actually. Can I count on you? Will the cops help?
What do you mean by a tight spot? Take a step back, please. These men are gonna be under our jurisdiction.
This has to wait. We're dealing with a matter of life and death here.
Be quiet! Hey, I told you I could vouch for these guys. Why don't we all just chill out and let them explain what they're doing?
Hey, what the hell? I suggest you stay out of this.
Hey, Crick, you already know.
Okay, name and department. Our orders are coming from way higher up the chain than yours, sir. So again, stay out of this. There's nothing stopping me from arresting a detective. Or do you want to try me?
And do your orders include going around belting us with your batons?
We're about to have a problem here, aren't we?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Put your hands up and face the car. I said move!
Oh, damn! It's Yagami-san! What brings you all the way out here?
Matsu? Akane?
Oh, shit.
Hey!
Going back to their roots.
Back off, dude!
Hey,
This is live. Going back to their roots.
Goddamn cops! They're checking my friend's food because they're shady as fuck! I'm no expert, but is that shit legal?
Nice. Sugiura, start the car.
Okay.
Yeah, the power of them foes today, brother.
There's a cop here and he's creeping on me!
Power of those foes, man.
Let's roll!
Shit!
Oh, white mask too. All right, bro.
Tesso.
Looks like everybody's on our side. Except RK and the cops.
Great. Kuana's gonna be waiting for us.
I'm on it. Going as fast as I can.
Damn. Yeah. They're back to their roots, man. The same area where it all started. But this game just loves doing that. Right to where it all starts, man. Oh, new area.
Tsukumo, we're just about at the place. You got a visual?
How much range does this drone have?
From up here, Yagami-shi.
This shit gotta be
From
connected
my
to a satellite.
position, it looks like RK is swarming the whole building.
And Soma?
I can't confirm his location, unfortunately. Kuana-san either.
Okay. So give me a number here. How many RK we got?
I'd say about 100.
Damn!
100?
It's a massive warehouse, so they need all the manpower they can get. They seem to have fanned out to search for Kawai's body. The good news is there's no indication they found it yet.
Tsukumo-kun, got any bright ideas for where I should park this thing?
I'm afraid it won't matter too much. The enemy already knows you're en route. You'll have a welcoming party no matter where you decide to enter from.
That works. Just means we get to show up and beat down the front door.
What we do, that's our style, ain't it, Kaito-san? Y'all ready for this? I'm not getting no game over with no bullshit this time, but and it starts to rain, but you know, these are all the good settings. Y'all can't pull out the Yagami style, can y'all?
Are you guys ready?
Here we are.
Hey, anyone else getting some good deja vu from kicking a bunch of asses in a downpour?
Pretty pumped, actually.
It's always good vibes,
bro. Reminding me I'm alive, you know?
Come on, man. Are you that bored back in Kamurocho?
Let's go!
Oh, everybody got this different styles. You know, Suki kind of remind me of Majima style, but he doesn't do that many flips. Let's go. Hey. Oh, shit. Bop, bop. Yeah. Bitch, get the fuck off me. Block that then, brother. Block that, my man. Let's try. There we go. That was clean. You know what, brother? You getting it. You know what? You getting it, brother. No, you getting it, brother. You getting it. You better believe you getting it. Fucking annoying piece of shit. Pop, pop, pop. Running down the fucking chicks. Trash. What up? Come on then. Bitch, die. Bah! Come on. Psych! What up? What up? Oh. Come on. Take too long, brother. Shut down, Tiny. Damn, y'all some tough motherfuckers, huh? Shut your ass back down. Finish him. Bro, they should have literally everybody get to this shit, man. They should have made something for all four of us. At least like one thing. I thought Yagami got some more. Maybe they do have more. I don't know. I would love to see like all four of them do something though. But it's like the original squad. The squad, brother. The quad squad. Barricades. Oh, they're looking for him.
Hey, we've got company. Guess the watch isn't doing their job.
What are they so mad about? Not like they're supposed to be here either.
Yeah, they're just ransacking the place. This is all to find Kawai's body.
Well, if there's a bright side to any of this, it looks like they still haven't found it. Or Kuana.
That's it. Break time, fellas. Let's kill these fuckers!
It's gonna be a break time for you, brother? Sure you want that? Oh my god, we're flowing right now, brother. Fuck! Sit down, man. Now it's your break time, because you're asleep, ain't you? Come on. Come on, like. Now it's Sukaito-san. Now it's your break time. Y'all can rest easy now.
That all you got? Cause I can go all day.
He's pumped, brother. He's pumped.
Never seen this number.
Kuana? Huh? Or Soma?
It's Kuana.
Okay.
I assume you're here? Then all the players have assembled.
I mean, you're here too? Where are you? What is all this?
Put simply, a trap for Soma, using Kawai's body as bait. You must have known he'd show up too.
So everything from calling Riku Kusumoto to this, it was all to corner Soma?
Man, you want him, don't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna drag him kicking and screaming into the light. He only gets away with his shit because he does it in the shadows, and his friends at public security just watch. If I expose them, Kusumoto-san can lead a happy life.
You know she sold you out, right?
You don't care.
Look, that doesn't matter. This is the only shot we have at Soma. Alone, I could probably kill him, but there's no way I can take him in alive.
If you wanted help, you could have just asked.
To deceive your enemies, start with your allies. And besides, if you didn't come, I had a plan B.
Blow the whole place up.
I'm in the deepest part of the warehouse, far down as you can go, and Soma's closing in.
And we'll just have to get there first.
Oh,
man. What kind of plan B could he have when he's got 100 guys surrounding him?
I sure would have liked to see that.
Obviously. It's like, that was his plan before.
Might be some arcade down below, too.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
The hell were the guys up there even doing?
Oh, jab. Set! Ah! Come on. Open. Push. Damn, that combo, Suki. Finish him. The combos from the squad. Now you see what happened to them, right? What you gonna do, big guy? No, y'all give me fuck, bro. No sh. Damn. Oh, I'll do that to Soma so much. Get up, my guy. Come on, get up. Oh. Pose on the ass. Oh, I'm doing that so that was damn. That was brutal. Get him off the ropes. Get him off the ropes. Oh shit. stealth now?
I don't stop. Gotta think.
Think.
Need a lift? Nice job clearing the path. Because of that, I found this.
I cleared nothing.
This ought to be good.
That's a safety hazard, Yagami. I better jump the fuck off this damn thing. Oh, it goes. He did. Oh, barely missed her. Kick him, Yagami. Jump. Oh, never mind. We're going on this confrontation.
The fuck do you clowns think you're doing? Your asses are dead!
Yeah, I've heard that before. Supposed to be, what, you supposed to be like a top arcade member, huh? Douche! I said you're open! Get up, man. Ring the bell. What the fuck? Man, can you chill your ass out? My God, man. Set it up, Sugi. Oh, okay. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to twist his fucking arm in half, but I guess. I can only do anything against the wall because it's a breakout. It's time to end this, huh? That bucket style be putting in some work, brother. Oh my God. You know, there ain't really too much to it. They be putting in some work. Motherfucker might actually have a real gun, so y'all be careful now. Oh, he is here. Oh my God, this warehouse is so dusty.
Damn it! Why is this taking so long? Find Kawai's body, and Kuana will show up. Faster you go, faster we get out of here.
Yeah.
This air is unbearable.
Sir, do you think Kuana's still around? We already tore this place up. Couldn't he have bailed?
Well, he didn't get out with Kawai's body. No cars have gotten in or out of here since we showed up. Just find the body. We can deal with Kuana later.
Soma-san! Come check it out! Kawai's body. Sir, I think we found it.
Do you see? You can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Oh God, hopefully ain't got no bomb in it.
Yo, how we doing?
Sir, I'm the one who found him. We were just about to pull him out.
No, that's a trigger. Okay, it isn't.
Ugh, he's so fucking nasty.
Good. Get this thing out of here. I've got a buyer ready to pay quite a premium. Good job, everybody.
You might well surprise him with a bomb. Did a box on top of his head.
It's Kuana. You thought you could hide? Show yourself. Don't you want to try to negotiate?
You call this a negotiation? You don't bring a gun to a ceasefire.
You've led us on a hell of a wild chase, Soma.
Damn, you shot your own goddesses.
Well then, how many mice do we have in the maze? One appears. The weakest dies first.
Damn, Sugi, nice kick.
That fucking hurt!
Ooh, it's too smooth.
I'm gonna fucking kick this little wimp's ass!
You calling me a wimp, asshole?
Out of my fucking way!
Damn. Now you're sure on this, Soma. Right the pickle you're in, huh? Oh, Kuana too. Oh man.
You made it out alive, Yagami.
So, is all this playing out exactly as you planned?
If we can catch this murderer here and put him in chains, then I'd say we're off to a good start.
That's hypocritical, isn't it? You say I'm a killer? What's your body count up to?
I'm just a former Japanese teacher. Sounds to me like you've got it all wrong.
Well, doesn't that figure? The only teacher I ever hated was in my high school Japanese class.
Soma. I don't know if I've ever met a more twisted piece of shit.
undercover agent or whatever. You've crossed the line without giving a damn.
Undercover agent? My men don't need to hear this shit.
Sawa-sensei died at your hands. You deserve what's coming.
I'm afraid that's what you say when you have the upper hand.
Guys, turn it on. Now it's time to give them hell.
Okay.
They're going down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. Must be big time wipage over here. Oh, you just saying my boy deleted that shit like at the time? Like,
Let's get this over with.
shall we then?
Come on, here we go.
Come on. First hit. You already know that's gonna mean. Your ass down, Soma. Your fucking team ain't shit with it. Yes! Here we go again! Get up, man. Get up! Gosh! Christ, all this is too OP, don't you know? Oh my god, we're wiping over. I don't even need y'all help! I'm too OP!
I'm not even warmed up yet.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ready. Don't bullshit me, gang. Oh god, it's gonna give me some bullshit. Damn! Ooh. Put the pressure on it. Okay, it's gonna be me and Kuana, huh?
Yagami!
Yeah, that's where. There we go. That 1v1 I wanted. And the freezer. And a save point? How do they know? That I would like to relive this moment forever. Time to show you what you got, Yagami. This motherfucker. Psych!
Stick around, won't you?
Lucky ass kick you got on me, bro.
Behind you.
Wait. No, my Yagami got the ultra instinct right now. Yo, stupid ass song, brother. I'm playing with you, bro. Hit me.
Come on, bring it.
Bring it on, you pussy ass motherfucker. Bring it on. About to get these fists of justice.
I'm not even warmed up.
Oh my. Problem, but it didn't never give it to me. What the fuck? I can't lie, his team is clean.
Come on, bring it. Is that about it?
You finna touch these fists of justice firsthand, you fucking piece of shit. Oh my god, the fuck was that move?
Come on.
Fucking piece of shit. You got to learn your lesson. Come on. Oh my motherfucking word. I hate that recovery. It's so bad. Why don't I even give that to him?
Anything else
tricks up your sleeve?
Yeah, I got more. Don't worry, you think of this fifth of justice.
Let's go. Let go.
Fuck on me! Told you about this.
Yagami-san.
This is for Sawa Sensei. This is for everyone. Okay, buddy. Oh, okay. I gotta do something. Oh God, get away from. I don't know what's gonna happen. No bullshit me game.
Pay attention.
Oh my God. Oh, stupid ass up. You felt that kick. What's up? It's on his ass. Oh, that's big kick. The revenge big kick. Now that's how you spin kick, boy. You felt that? It went right to your temple. Don't get up too fast now. Let's go, Yagami. The revenge spin kick. It's spinning. Damn, Yagami.
Next time you open your eyes, you'll be alone without the darkness to protect you.
Holy shit,
Rondo
Yagami.
2 will abandon you to your fate.
Don't do it, Yagami. I ain't gonna kill you.
To hell with evil being necessary for order. You'll rot in a cell for the rest of your miserable life.
Talk your shit, Yagami. Talk your shit,
All that's
brother.
left to do is clean this shit up.
That's a lot of bodies we piled up in this motherfucker. You awake yet? Ah, that's Kawhi. Let's go, Yagami. Wiped his ass with the revenge spin kick.
Yo, you might want to stay away from that. Pull it out any further, and it'll set off the bomb I planted.
So they got lucky. Oh my God.
It could very well end up going off anyway. But that'll be up to me.
Oh. I thought that would have been a smarter choice. Put a bomb on it.
Oh, what the fuck? I can't keep track of how many times this guy has changed sides.
I mean, he's on his own
As long
side.
as Kawai's body exists, Kusumoto-san will never be free. So I'll make sure it's never found again. You guys might want to consider stepping out.
Kuana, you can't do it.
But I can. This was always going to be the backup plan anyway. If you guys hadn't made it down here, I would have blown up both the body and Soma all in one shot.
Yeah.
But still, if Soma dies, I'll never get to the one pulling the strings. And Kusumoto-san will never be free of these goddamn shackles.
Kusumoto-san needs to turn herself in. If she keeps trying to hide from all this, she'll be haunted by her past wherever she goes.
Till it comes all blowing up her
she
face.
carry those sins for the rest of her life, and all by herself. Because after today, you won't be there to help anymore. You have to leave. You'll disappear. From here on out, you'll need to live deep in the shadows.
If she turns herself in, she'd never be able to see Mitsuru again. Her son is finally awake, after 13 years in a coma. Does tearing them apart sound like justice to you?
I want nothing more than for everyone involved to get a happy ending. But still, if I turn my back on it now, Sawa-sensei's sacrifice becomes a footnote. That won't work. She can't say her piece without a voice. So if I don't raise mine for her, what justice prevails?
Exactly. That is his justice.
Fine. I'll just push the button. Everyone in here can be blown to hell.
Tsukumo, hack that shit, brother. Hack that shit, Tsukumo. You did it before. You did it before.
You really gonna do that?
If you guys don't back off, then I will. Do you know how many people I've killed through the years?
Nah. But if you were really that kind of scum, we wouldn't have come down here. you wouldn't be the kind of person worth saving. This one is my fight, guys.
The way I see this, Tug, you and Kuana both have your reasons. Something to consider. But between the both of you, is there really a right answer?
I understand both of their sides, bro. Honestly, I understand both of their sides. Now we about to see who the actual the Predator Man is. Which justice shall prevail? Let's go.
I'm not even warmed up yet.
Bitch! Tommy, wanna see the true fist of justice? Flip! Okay, roll. Roll instead. Where's you running from? Sight! Gotta be ready. Oh my god. He even trying to cheese me right now. But I'm better! Damn, y'all gonna be too smooth. Yo, watch your back! Get up, party, Yagami! Time to fuck around. Taste it!
Bring it out! Come on, bring it!
Boy, you felt that tiger drop? Come on! You know you felt that shit. Just like you're about to feel this once again. Didn't put you out of commission before. But it will at the end of this fight. Taste the fist of justice! I ain't gonna do no damage because I ain't got no fucking what's call it, but this. Boy! Out for that fucking tiger drop. I told you watch out for it, huh? Oh my! Oh my god, I'm wiping your stupid ass! Get up already! Come on, Kuana-san! You better give me your all, brother! Oh my god, look at him over here licking dizzy and shit. Come on, brother. Oh! I pressed triangle, but whatever, brother. I hate those joysticks. Cute. Okay, let's be ready. Okay. I pressed triangle. I thought I had time, but apparently I didn't press. Watch out, Yagami! What? Kuana! He dead. Ooh. Ooh, just jumps down. Finish him off. Pow. You about to come on for no reason, Yagami? Don't do it to him, brother. He's done. Oh, that's a big ass fall. Knee. This is the one. Yeah, it's over.
I don't want Kusumoto-san. She shouldn't have to keep suffering. The truth, we put too much value on it. All it does is crush us.
Yeah, it's gonna crush you in the end regardless, but it's gonna come out eventually.
That's not true. It's because the truth was being hidden.
Exactly.
That's what led to Sawa-sensei's death, isn't it?
You know it.
Set Kusumoto free.
It's time for all this to end.
Juice, I'll set you free.
I mean, you've got to already know. When justice breaks, someone's always gonna find a way to redefine it to suit themselves.
True.
And from that point of view, everything you do feels justified. That's why you're able to look past the sacrifice and the damage you cause.
No. I didn't want this.
Oh, and I know, bro.
I get that. But who decides what's wrong? Who gets to decide what's right? That's not us. Come on. Sawa-sensei died because you made the choice for her, and you took her truth. Who does that really serve?
Damn.
Tell me who. Why would you want that?
This motherfucker spitting, bro.
The truth is all we have. When the law can't be fair, the truth becomes our last ray of hope. So please, Sawa-sensei's truth, don't take that from her.
Even. Yeah, remember, brother. He said that about for himself. That police? That Reiko Kusumoto? You gonna turn yourself in?
Kusumoto-san.
Kitakata-sensei!
Don't touch it. Okay.
I couldn't protect you. I couldn't even protect your secret.
Yagami's justice is strong. Nah, I'm kidding.
Please lift up your eyes.
When I add insult to injury. I mean, I know he did all for it. He's just trying to make it up to her, but I understand. It was his fault anyway.
I saw that picture you posted of Kawai's dead face. I took a hard look. This was the man I killed. I saw the pain in his repulsive face. I saw the consequences of my actions. Sawa-san never should have been dragged into this. I saw how I betrayed and abandoned you too.
Kusumoto-san.
I've been frightened ever since. I was scared Mitsuru would find out the truth. I was worried he would discover his mother was a monster.
You want to be that.
And for you as well, Sensei. You carried it for me. You clung to such a dark secret. I made you do this for so long. I never should have gone through with it. And I won't let you bear the burden of my mistake anymore. That's why I've decided. I'm going to turn myself in.
It's all over. It's all over.
I have some bad news for you, Mitsuru. Your mother won't be coming home for a while. It's not work.
Go see him in person.
But I feel I should warn you. I'm going to be placing a burden on your shoulders. I'm so sorry.
So you killed him?
Mitsuru?
Please don't worry, Mom. If anything, I should be the one worrying about you.
Huh?
I could tell something was bothering you. You've been hiding a problem for a while, haven't you? I'm sure it's been hard. Especially considering what a burden I've been.
No. That's not it at all.
Don't worry, Mom. I more or less already know. In fact, let me tell you. I was doing physical therapy earlier, and I managed to take a few steps.
Okay, good.
For the first time in 13 years.
Do it on his own.
Wonderful.
It didn't feel like much, really. But still, You know what the doctor said?
Big steps, brother.
That if I keep at it, I'll be able to stand on my own 2 feet. And then I'll be able to walk again pretty soon. When that time comes, I'll be there for you. It'll finally be my turn to support you.
Damn.
So please don't worry about me, Mom. Don't let me hold you back. Go do whatever it is you have to do. I'll be waiting.
I'm sorry, Mitsuru. Thank you.
It's gonna be on the news. She's gonna be on the news. She'll be fine. I don't think she'll get along, right? Since he got was manslaughter. It's like first degree. Yeah, it is premeditated.
Enter.
I don't know. Wait. Another massive
I don't
scandal.
recall having an appointment with any prosecutors today.
Are you familiar with Kazuki Soma of RK? Public Security's inside man. He infiltrated the Kamurocho underworld on assignment. As you're aware, he got caught up in some illicit activity. You knew this, yet somehow his actions stayed off the record.
Whatever you're talking about, I have no idea, son.
Yep.
Just so you know, Soma's been arrested by Kanagawa police. The investigation is ongoing. He's the prime suspect in the murder of Yoko Sawa in her Yokohama home. It's our suspicion that he was acting on the orders he received from you, and that would make you complicit in her death. You wanted to manipulate Reiko Kusumoto, and so you stooped to blackmail.
Let me guess why you're here. You want to put all of this out in the open?
If it means exposing the truth, certainly.
You want to burn down Japan? This is bigger than me. It could go all the way up the chain. People of power nationwide would be dragged into your scandal.
Yeah.
And some of those people might even be the superiors cutting your paycheck.
Hey, it don't matter.
Yep. But the bureaucracy isn't the monolith you think it is. The more political power you wield, the more enemies you have waiting in the shadows for the opportune moment to strike. We've met with them, and we have their full cooperation on this.
Damn.
As a result, Soa-san's security footage has been recovered. It had mysteriously gone missing when the investigation was opened. Upon further review, Kazuki Soma is clearly visible in it. Who would have the authority to order that evidence to be locked away? That would be you, Bando-san.
Hey, bring your ass on. Bring your ass on.
For my part, I did the things I thought were necessary.
Yeah.
I'm trying to maintain order.
We need a necessary
It's not hyperbole that I've saved us. My actions. So if you intend to drag me through the mud, I'll see you in court.
So we will. That said, we got this far because those detectives persevered. So I wouldn't expect the prosecution to drop the ball now.
I better not film a future. So they got rid of the bald guy and rid of this dude. Whatever his name was. They persevere. You already know. Never give up. Man, if y'all haven't subscribed so far, man, I know it's a big fucking... I like those two fights, brother. That was just a proving fight. Soma talking that shit, Kuana talking that shit.
We only got this far because those detectives persevered? Oh, yeah? Wouldn't have expected that from Takano. Much less about Yagami.
Yes. But Mafuyu said she overheard it herself. He did really say it.
In the meantime, Ehara-san has been charged for Mikoshiba's murder, and Reiko Kusumoto for Shinya Kawai's death, too. Both of them are fully cooperating with the investigation.
Well, I suppose that ties everything up with a bow. Except for Kuana.
Yes. Kuana's still missing. He's the last of the loose ends.
So he is.
You think he's still out there? Would he risk his life to keep hunting down and killing bullies?
Well, I have my doubts about that.
Until we gonna become a teacher again.
Yagami-san believes he can turn over a new leaf.
We gonna go back to teaching? Or you gonna be like a new detective partner?
Some things never really change, do they? This place is still filthy.
Yeah, it looks fine. What you talking about?
Squeaky and clean isn't gonna work for everyone.
That's all a matter of taste. I'd say this place just has flavor.
You brought some snacks?
Yeah. We stopped at the convenience store around the corner on the way here.
Come on, Doc. It ought to be you treating the boys. Bring in some sushi to show them how generous you are.
Oh, should I now? Well, I'm already way ahead of you.
Yo! Did someone order some sushi? Only the best for you guys. Courtesy of Yagami Detective Agency.
So?
Good shit, man. You are a true gentleman.
You already know.
Huh? Hey, what the fuck? There's avocado on this shit. Where the hell did you get this from?
Aniki, if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. In fact, that just leaves more for me.
Fine. Then I can chew uni and salmon roe.
Hey, save me the tamago. Long as I got my egg, I'm good.
Who goes for the egg?
I'll leave Kawai's body with you. The cops can have him. But then I'm out. I gotta disappear for a while. I'll fade back into the shadows.
Like hell, man. If he's arrested, public security would have his head. They'd charge him with the one murder he didn't commit. Sawa-sensei wouldn't get the justice she deserves. And worse, they'd find a way to silence him.
Besides, you don't have any proof that I'm even guilty. Anything they could charge me for would never stick.
Just what are you getting at? You said yourself that you spent the last several years taking out bullies all over the country. That's gotta count for something.
And now
I never left a single shred of evidence behind. So good luck. The cops and the prosecution would have nothing to go on. In a legal sense, all you guys can really do is stand there and watch me walk out of here. The law has never been very good about being flexible. The whole system is hollow. It can't judge who needs to be judged. It can't save who needs to be saved. I'll expose that. Every action I take serves that goal. As long as kids like Mitsuru continue to suffer out there, I'll do it for them. Even if it means I have to keep my hands dirty, I don't care.
Not really fixing the problem.
Goodbye.
You're right about one thing. The law is hollow. As it stands now, the system does fail people. All the same, the law evolves. We have to make it better. But it takes time, and the work is never done.
True.
That's why. That's why as long as the law lets people fall through the cracks, I'm gonna be there.
Justice warrior.
Except, I won't do it anything like you.
Tell him, Yagami. Zach, you're not really fixing the problem. You just... Kids still commit suicide at the end of the day. I want them to both be alive. I want them to learn their lessons from both ends. Tell him, Yagami.
We already know you're
Yagami.
the one who snitched. You didn't think we'd find out?
Come on, don't you have anything to say?
Huh? Matsuna gonna stick
You owe
up?
us an answer, don't you?
I'm sorry.
With Matsu in them?
There it is. I knew you were lying all along. You are a lying piece of shit, huh? What do you have to say for yourself?
You think your apologies are gonna cut it? You're in deep shit, girl, and that's not how this fucking works. So look over here real quick. Say, I'm a bitch and a liar for the camera.
Do it, or it's gonna get a lot worse.
I think Matsuna gonna stand up.
Oh, isn't this gross? What are they doing to that poor girl?
Oh,
3 against
Connie
1.
and stuff.
That's so freaking weak.
Pretty fucked up to gang up on her like that.
Who said that?
The people.
Shit. Come on, move it.
You don't have to.
Go to
Got no
sun.
reason to go with these guys.
What the hell? Mind your own business, assholes.
This is my
think
business.
we're the ones being assholes?
Yeah, that's pretty rude.
You guys gotta learn when it's time to give it a rest.
Aw, they turned up
Who
into
the
the
hell
lead.
are you guys?
Hey, you three. You need to leave. And stay away from that girl.
Oh, they made friends with him too.
Terrible
Probably-
kids.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
so glad someone finally stood up for that young lady. I know. Aren't those Serio High students?
Here you go. It starts with the students.
Hey,
there you go.
Let's just go. Come on.
Stand up.
Are you okay? I'm sorry.
This is the result of Yagami's
No,
way.
don't be.
Aw.
I'm sorry. Really. I just wish I had seen what was happening earlier.
I'm talking about Koda-san.
You'll be fine.
Damn, adults ain't no better either. I mean, I guess they can't really do much because, you know, I mean, Yagami don't give a fuck. He would have those.
So to our breaking news. After an anonymous report, the Tokyo Metropolitan Police have announced the discovery of 5 murder victims. Found in areas across the country, all 5 victims have evidently been deceased for several years. According to the anonymous tip, the common thread between these victims is that they were all at one time accused of malicious school bullying. The police are working quickly to identify them, and an investigation task force is being launched immediately. This task force's first challenge will be to secure the cooperation of law enforcement across all of the prefectures involved.
Anonymous tip. He could be the only one that knew all that. Why not turn himself in? Credits? I mean, they even shout out to, you know, Greg Chung, English voice. Takayuki, that's his dude. Kuana, Todd, Albert, gang's all here. Bro, man, that's the results of Yagami stuff, brother. He stood up, he's telling you to fix it. At the end of the day, you don't really fix the problem, Kuana. Yeah, you're showing there's a hole. Of course, there's a hole in the law. It's not perfect, like I said, but you gotta work on it to get it fixed. At the end of the day, you killing somebody ain't gonna really stop anybody from breaking it anyway. Like, yeah, what you need people to prevent it from happening like it is there. Like, what do you do? The people still commit suicide. Then you just go around and kill the other person. That ain't really helping anything. I guess if it ever gets known, like the bully killer, you know, if he gets like infamous or some shit, I guess, you know, oh my god, there's a guy going around killing bullies. I better start bullying. I guess, but you're not that big of a name. But you're going to rack up bodies to probably even get that big for them to start noticing or some shit, or even posterize yourself like I'm the bully killer or some shit. But you don't want to do that. You want to do it in the shadows. You're not really helping. You're just killing. That's what you're really doing. They might feel justified, like, oh my, get me, like, since he approaches the parents before it. I guess they feel better. But at the same time, that doesn't bring back their kid. You know, people always be saying that doesn't bring back. It doesn't, bro. If they were better about communicating, talking to their kid, or somebody else standing up for their kid, that'll prevent it more. You gotta get more kids to that action, brother. Oh, our paper says, what, first to eat or something? What happened? Look at this game, brother. Family portrait right there. Family portrait. Oh, first to eat, I guess. I love this game, bro. I really want another one of the series to come out, brother. I really want another one to come out. I don't know if there's... I don't know if this is it a big seller, brother? I know Gentleman did so well, but I know they said they had some problems with getting Yagami's image again, or the dude Takuya Roma or some shit. Let me look at the information real quick. Kimura. Okay, Kimura Talents Agency would not okay the release on PC, which might seem odd because the previous game released on Stadia, but to be honest, it's unclear if the agency fully understands the platform, and the issue appears to be a proper PC release and how that would impact the talent agency's management likeness and general dislike of PC-based platform. Why do you hate PC? Point of contingency explain that Sega apparently sees the PC as a vital business point, which it is. More platforms, more access to everybody. It is a good business review. Really, releasing a game directly online through a PC platform could be problematic for their business model. So the apparent disagreement. Like, what, you talking about modding? Modding? Is that what you talking about? So the apparent disagreement reports that Lodgeman is said to be the last series. If so, is one of the franchise will continue with another big star attached to more Marvel titles things. That they will tamper with his likeness. What does that even mean? The issue is the proper PC release is how they would impact the talent agency management of Kusumoto's likeness and general dislike of PC. His likeness? What do you mean by that? I guess we might get a new character. Shit, Yagami. I mean, as long as he dope, brother. I love Ichiban. I know Ichiban. I know some people complain about him. I'm like, man, I'm still doing. Check out. I'm getting the Kiryu Saga and Kiryu series as well, bro. I'm playing all the Yakuza series, so you better go check out those playlists. I ain't in it yet, but just telling you about it now. Cause I don't know. They said they might use somebody else like this, or they could maybe come to a compromise. That is weird. If Judgment is already on PC, which it was, which they approved later on, but now they're complaining about the likeness. What? Because I'm just bad at business. It probably is a good business at that point. They're still getting his name out there. If it's bigger, they get it and make him more well known. But yeah, he's already on Judgment though. It's already on PC, which is good Stadia. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, brother. But if that's the reason why Law Judgment ends here, there's a Judgment series in here, man. Some bullshit. I don't know. We might get another character, or maybe they come to an agreement. Damn, I ain't complete no school story, bro. I mean, if y'all want me, is it one girlfriend? Y'all want me to go back and do the side cases? Maybe I might make a compilation if it's like just funny or some shit. I know it's gonna be a lot of reading, but you know, sometimes a lot of it's speech in there. But I don't know, bro. Yeah, I saw the boxing style. That shit is clean. I do love the boxing style. I loved every style. I love the boxing style. It felt good. PS4 is some lag here and there. It was pretty good for the most part, though. Just those big fights, you can see the frame dips and shit. But it felt all right, you know. Some were not responsive, but you know, it's definitely manageable. I'm not saying, oh my god, it's completely trash on PS4. You can definitely play it on PS4. Maybe it's because I'm recording too. I don't know, but it's definitely playable. It ain't no big issue like, oh my god, the game is super slow. It's just the big fights. 1v1 is responsive and everything. Great, looks great in my opinion. The game looks great on PS4 as well. It might not look great with the PS5 and everything, but I'm saying like shit, it might even look better on PC, brother. Like I'm saying, bro. I don't know what Yagami Tiger dropped it. That shit is clean though. I don't know, bro. I got no complaints about the game. It wasn't like that BS last. I mean, maybe I might change with the side cases. But I just focused on the main story. The grind wasn't too hard, honestly. Once you get the SP, brother, you can honestly just keep battling fights. It wasn't like that old. It wasn't hard to get the moves. Besides doing side stories, it's not like you gotta do the random shit like with the baseball. You do the baseball thing like the last game, and the board where you had to get on a certain board spot to get some moves. That was kind of ridiculous, but you know, everything else is easy, brother. You got to do the squirrel stuff, which is real easy to do. Honestly, it was real easy to unlock the moves, but I just did a guide anyways. And honestly, the skateboard stuff, you just have to continue with the school story. It's just pretty much continued story stuff. It wasn't really nothing crazy to hard to get. Just like the other one where you got to do the mahjong, but I had to get the non-tiles. But it was a bunch of ridiculous stuff on the first Judgment to get it. I do like the extra 2 styles y'all gonna be got, brother. The boxing is dope. That was just an additional one, to be honest. I can't wait for Kaito's DLC, brother. I don't know what to say, brother. Look at my man Kaito over here asleep, brother. Look at him. Fast out, but that was quite the adventure, wasn't it, my man? Music was dope. Game felt nice. I can't say it didn't feel nice. It didn't. I like the what's called. I like they changed the eternal damage shit. Cause at first I used to hate that as well. The eternal damage stuff where you get where your bar you can't heal you unless you get a medical kit or go to a medical office. I like that. It's pretty much like the regular Yakuza games. That was a different mechanic. I mean, at first when Judgment was my first Yakuza game, which I love it so much. I love Yagami's story. So yeah, pretty much you know when you get knifed or shot, you get this thing where you can't get any more HP. That was annoying. They got rid of that. So all you do is you just bleed over time and you just set on fire every time. As well, but you don't get eternal damage, which is cool. I kind of hate how long it takes for him to recover. I understand he gets shot. I mean, I guess it's understandable. You know, he takes forever to get up. I feel like ain't no point of that because I don't get attacked or anything. Maybe I get more attacked now since I'm on legendary now. Drop that fucking sword. I love the snake style. Fuck out of here. I love the fear mechanic. Is dope. I love each one of their taunts. I honestly love the combat system, bro. The combat system is dope. It was fun, bro. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Story was dope. I love Yagami's perseverance. Love his character, bro. I love everybody. I love the freaking the duo. honestly, but honestly, 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10, bro. Love the fighting mechanic, love the sound. Graphic looks good. It doesn't look it kind of looks the same. It kind of looks the same with Judgment. What I said look better? Yes, the colors look way better, honestly. The colors look way better. I don't mind the SP system. It was pretty easy to get everything. I'm officially have every ability besides, you know, the special shit. So I guess the main story. If we're just playing the main story and just the fighting, 10 out of 10, brother. I haven't tried the side stuff yet. I might get annoyed for one side mission or something. That's any game, but that doesn't stop it from being a great game. It might have its faults. What I say is buggy. You know, I had moments where I floated, almost went to the floor. I can't say the bug stopped me from enjoying the game though. Like it's not like a great game breaking bug. A lot of Judgment before then, I didn't see no bug. I don't think I had no weird glitch like, oh my god, I almost went to the floor. Oh my god. I think it's just because the game could keep with its own speed or something. I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. 10 out of 10, man. I'm getting 10 out of 10. This was actually enjoyable. I love that it's doing so well on TikTok as well. A lot of them getting that exposure. Hopefully more people enjoy it. 10 out of 10, dude. 10 out of 10, man. Great story, great music, great combat system. A lot of juggles. Love everything about this game. One of my favorite games. When I said it's better than Judgment, I don't know. It's definitely a step up, brother. It's definitely a step up, man. I can't lie. Of course, Judgment's his first installment, so of course it's got to be better. They improved it, like I said, the stabbing shit where you couldn't get no HQ recovery unless you got a medical kit. I guess you didn't really have as many healing options. You don't get no toughness Z's, you know, triple Z's and all that stuff. The stamina XXX, you know. The stamina mania, some shit, whatever that shit, where you heal up a lot. They ain't give you none of that. I don't know if it's available, but I never seen it. Never tried the extracts. They look fun. I don't know, bro. Honestly, man. 10 out of 10. Great story. Glad we got to play with Sorry Sean again this game. Title's dope. Can't wait to play this DLC, like I said. I gotta play this, man. Thumbs up. Getting close to 1,000, like I said. Subscribe. Getting close to 1,000 subs, so you know I appreciate you if you did watch this whole big final video. It's dope, man. It's dope, man. Everything. The revenge kick on freaking Soma. The revenge spin kick. That was playing. I like that. I didn't like that. That's how you spin kick Soma. That's how you spin kick. I lay this fucking fist of justice on you and get. Great game, brother. I'm teasing. Great game. I honestly can't wait for the next Yakuza or whatever is come. Going with some more Yakuza stuff. Y'all want to watch my Kiryu saga and stuff. Watch Yakuza Like a Dragon or whatever, bro. I got more coming. I think I'm gonna play Spider-Man too. I played the other Spider-Man as well. I know it's been a minute. Could have been playing Miles Morales, but I'm gonna play as well. Subscribe if you want to enjoy my gameplays. You know, come along with me with the series. I'm close, man. I'm close to getting my goals too, brother. Love y'all. Love this game. Love Yagami. Stay psyched for the next series or video. Stay psyched.